Hey, Chantal.
Oh, she's gonna get in on the other side.
What's that?
She's gonna get in on the other side.
Oh, okay. Are you Chantal?
Yes.
What's your name?
Who?
You. Yeah, what's your name? Tia? My name's Carmela. Nice to meet you, too.
Oh, nice to meet you. I was like, what is going on?
Nah, I just try to be friendly.
Oh, nah. What's up, man? How you doing?
It's a 13-minute trip. If you need chargers, they're in the back pocket here. It's my full-time gig. May as well be good at it, right?
Alright.
That's right, boy.
There you go.
So just curious. I don't mind, but why are you wearing a mask?
Me?
Yeah. You have what?
I have this season.
Oh, okay.
No COVID, sure.
I don't care if it was COVID.
So, you know, people be freaking out and shit.
I'm just, yeah. I mean, it made sense in the beginning, you know, when we didn't know if we were going to turn into zombies and whatnot.
Oh, man. I was ready for that apocalypse.
I was too. I really was.
Hell yeah.
I used to work in security, like installing security systems for like high-profile people and whatnot, and cameras and whatnot. And there's this filthy rich doctor. He used to be a doctor for celebrities, like football players, baseball players, things like that. Really, I mean, he was selling them pills. I mean, let's call it what it was.
Right.
You know, but this old dude, he's like 85, 87. He built a gun range under his house, so he's got like a bunker. And when I tell you this guy has hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of guns, tens of thousands of rounds of ammunition, I was telling my brother, I'm like, listen, I like this dude, but his time's over.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's apocalypse time. He can't handle the recoil on these guns. We're going, you know.
Hell yeah.
Dude had like RVs out front and Hummers. I'm like, we are finding the keys.
Put us in too.
Yeah. Me and my brother would always talk about, you know, when like what do they call them, the doomsday people?
Yeah.
We're like, these people, they're just gathering the stuff for us. That's all they're doing.
Hell yeah.
So now, obviously, with Uber, since this was my job during the pandemic, it did suck because, you know, not many people wanted to go out in the beginning. Something that was super cool was when I would drive, like the least money I ever made, nobody would ever work for. It was like $50 in 8 hours. Mm-hmm. And then gas has got to come out, so I'm making like $10 a day. Mm-hmm. So I was like, all right, I can't work while the place is shut down. But I would go to places at like midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., Clearwater Beach, downtown Tampa, downtown St. Pete, and not one person was out. It felt like I was the last one alive.
Right.
Like
I remember it feeling like that.
There were no
like
cars, zero taxis, zero Uber, zero police, just nothing. It was scary.
It really looked like a ghost town.
It felt like I went deaf, like because it was so quiet.
Damn.
Nobody had music. Nobody had anything, and I'm like, this is insane. So, but it was a cool experience. You know, same thing when the hurricanes roll through. Like if we think like the last, what was it? I forget what it was. It was a few years ago, but there you go.
I was in prison for that.
Yeah. Okay. So I was in a blackout. So in like 10 miles in all directions, the entire there were zero lights. That was insane because like driving on this street, you couldn't tell that there were streets because everything was out. You know, you couldn't tell that there were where the stoplights were. There were no cars. Me and my girl at the time, love her to death. When I had her anyway, but it was insane. We'd have like a full tank of gas, and with no power, we were trapped. The thing is, I don't know if you know this, but if you stay in an area where there is a declared state of emergency, you cannot get any help. No police, no fire, no medical. It's your choice. If you chose to stay there when the state told you to leave, you're fucked. You know? So we were fucked. So I would, at the time I had a Dodge Caravan, so I would run the Caravan through the night. It would take her car, block my car in so nobody stole it. and we ran extension cords into the house to have power, and definitely had a great time with her. But it being so black out was scary, because like in my own complex I had 400 residents. Me and one other person stayed, and you walk outside and it looks like you're in the middle of a field, like, because you can't see any buildings anywhere, and if I'm the only light on, people know exactly where to go looking, but that was an experience. We would have a full tank of gas and have to drive around for 20 or 30 minutes looking for any store that had anything to eat, anything. Like, I ate things that I hate, but it's like there's nothing, zero things open. We'd drive 40 minutes to go find a Taco Bell, God willing. We would use half a tank of gas just to find a full tank of gas. Yeah, it would have been a nightmare, but she was the best thing that ever happened to me. So in retrospect, I'm like, I definitely fucked that one up. I think about it all the time, but like, she made that an adventure. It was awesome. I mean, yeah, the only thing, I mean, her and I, it sucked because we're in Florida, and you remember what temperature it was, during IRMA. We were sweating all the time, but I mean, shit, we were sweating all the time anyway, me and her.
Thank you.
Just right here, or is it over there?
Yeah, no,
All right, cool.
Thank you so much.
All right, have a good night.
How about you carry the bag right here?
You want to carry wine?
Of course.
All right,
Be
man. Be
safe.
safe. Thanks again.
No
It was
problem.
nice
See you.
meeting you.